man, you see what I'm saying?
What's going on, YouTube? We are going to be having an awesome day. We're sitting on 10 acres right now, so let's put this freaking land to use, and let's put this Trx4 to use. We're going to go outside, hit up some cool little spots. We're going to hit up the little RC land we made on Quade's channel, and we just kind of abandoned it. We kind of lost interest on it because at the time, we didn't realize how much the materials would cost, and yeah. So we're going to just do an all-natural crawl today. We're going to go over some stumps. Whatever's out there, we're going to definitely be crawling over it. I say we quit all the chit-chat and hop straight to the action. All right, we done some crawling. We done some simple little crawling around the property. Not much to it, not many rocks, not many hills. We just done some simple climbing just to see how the rear axle was still doing. It's doing pretty terrible. I don't know if you can notice on one of the dirt hills, it's just getting hung up. It's not even turning. So the next thing we're gonna do is gonna take this axle apart, figure out what's wrong with it. We're probably gonna buy either a new one, or hopefully they sell a rebuild kit for it, because I want to go ahead and throw all new gears in it, little switch, and we'll probably rebuild the hubs as well, because it looks like both of them are doing it now. So I have no power in the back, and the fronts just don't cut it because it's not really climbing. So let's look up this kit, see how much it costs, and go from there. All right, we found these. It's about 180 bucks. It comes with the front and rear axles, and it's got the portals on it as well. This might be what we have to do. I haven't really seen any kits yet, so we're gonna keep looking. I'll save this, and yeah, I really don't want to spend this type of money on the car. If I'm gonna spend this type of money, I might just buy a whole new chassis, but let's keep looking. We have this. I found this. This actually might be the way to go. If I'm not mistaken, this is what the differentials on the axles have. So we might be going with this one. I'm gonna take mine apart, look inside of it, see exactly what's wrong. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be these little teeth right here or up here stripped. I hope it is differential. It's kind of easier to replace the stuff in there than it is in the portals. So let's look around one more time, and then we're gonna take these axles apart. Here's the last thing I'm looking at. 150, comes with the new servos, the differential locks, gears, screws, and new seals, and new grease. This very well could be what we go with, and the other gears also. I've got both of them pulled up. We're probably gonna order the other gears, and this kit right here would run us about 170, probably 180 when we're all said and done. And truck will have new front and rear. Well, okay, we'll be running about 200, and that'll be new front and rear axles completely rebuilt. Now I'm gonna take a look at some of the prices while I'm on Traxxas right now and see what a new truck will run me. All right, so we got the crawler that I have here. This is the one that I bought. It's the kit. Yeah, I had to put it together and everything. $399, about 410 bucks there. This one's $369. It's probably about $380. Or I go to Cheap Way and just go ahead and buy this one for $300. It'd be about $310, $320, and just get a whole new truck. But where is it at? I really am considering buying this. Sorry, I get glare on my screen. This right here, but I really want this. I love the Bronco body on this truck. It looks really good. It's flawless. I have the mini Axial SCX24 that has that body, and it just looks very nice. But for the application that I'm doing with pulling trailers to see if these trucks are good, that would be ideal. But that one's over 670 bucks. So I don't know. I thought it'd be cheaper just to buy one, but I do not know. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do as of right now is take the axles apart and see what we got wrong before I spend too much money. Okay, time to take this truck apart. I'm gonna take the axles loose. Well, we're just gonna take the covers off, see what's going on up under these things, and go from there. Because I really don't want to spend too much money, but I don't know how much I'm going to spend until I see what's going on. So we got the body off. Next, we're going to take the wheels off and flip this thing upside down. Definitely need this bad boy. Well, actually, I just realized I've got to take all these mini screws out, so I'll be back in 1 second. All right, we have the wheels off. Now we're gonna take the battery out just for safety reasons. Set that to the side. Okay, so far we've got everything off that we need off. Now we need to take this off so we can get to the diff cover. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go ahead and take the axles completely off. Get all that taken care of. That way we can put the camera straight on the action, right on the differentials, and see what the heck's going on inside there. So let's get to taking this apart completely, and we will get right back to you. All right, we have both axles here. They're both taken off the truck. I left a little drive shaft on it just because it's easier to put it back on that way. We are now about to take the covers off here and see what it's looking like on the inside of here. I hope this is what's messed up. I don't really want to deal with the hubs, the portals on this thing. I really don't. Very well could be the possibility of what's wrong with it though, but yeah. We're gonna find out right now. We're about to start taking it apart and see what we got. Still locked, unlocked. This is what it was doing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out something that we can put inside of here to keep this locked at all times. Problem is this plastic piece is definitely wore out like big time. So we're gonna figure out what we can do here and then go from there. Okay, we might have fixed it. Problem is this is watered out. I don't know what's going on with that and why that's so loose. So what I did is tapped a hole here for this cable that shoots through here. Let's see if I can get it to come out. Also, the cable's kind of tight, but here it is right here. This hooks through that long one there, like so. And see, it's in there and it grabs. Well, it's done got very loose over the freaking year, so we're gonna try that. We're gonna give this a try. I think this will fix it, hopefully. But we're gonna see. We're gonna hook it up and put it back together. First, we gotta
push it back through. But yeah, that cable is really tight. I think that's also one of the major problems. But okay, we got it in there. Now let's see what happens when we pull it out. Oh yes, I think we might have done it. This might fix our problem. Hopefully it does. I need to go get some wheel bearing grease, pack this, and then we'll be ready to put this one back together. And we're gonna check on the other one. This one right here, I'm sure the same thing is wrong. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and sit this one to the side and pull this one apart, because we have this one loose too. My hands are disgusting. This stuff is no joke. Wow, big difference. This is the front, and this one started to slip a little too, but I think I know why. This one looks a little dry. I don't know if you can tell, but like, it's dry. This one is dry as a bone. We're going to grease this one as well. This one has actually had some water in it. As you can tell, it's starting to rust, which isn't a good sign. See, this one has that same thing going on too. But while I have it apart, I think I'm about to drill this one out too, because I'm not gonna come back to this. I do not want to revisit this in the next month or two when this one decides it wants to go bad. So we're gonna go ahead and tap this one as well, and hope that we can get this one out and it does the same thing. Let's go ahead and pull this off. We're gonna tap a hole right there. Be careful if you do this. If you're holding the drill, you can take it all the way through your finger, and I almost did one with the first one. You gotta be a little bit caution, but if it'll focus, I don't know if it's going to, but you can see that new hole right there. Let's put this cable back through. And let's put it together. We're gonna keep it open. Now let's pull it. Open, pull, open, pull, open, pull. Okay, this one works very, very, very good. Let's get some grease, pack this up, pack this one up, and I think we'll be good. I'm hoping for the best. I'm gonna go get some grease. Hopefully I have some, and I'm gonna pack these. All right, well, the bad news is I don't have grease for these from Traxxas like I usually do on hand. So we're gonna use a handy dandy grease gun. Grease for the ball joints on my truck. But you know what? I'm starting to think this is a marketing scheme that they tell you to put their type of grease in here. But this I literally just changed these covers about 2 months ago, and it did not last at all. So I'm starting to think it's a scam. So we're gonna throw this in there, and hopefully this holds up better, because it is definitely water resistant, and I know that. So let's pack these things. Hopefully there's more grease in here. So we're gonna try and force that in there like so. I recommend having gloves on doing this. I'm not really doing it the best way right now. Hope that this helps, because I ain't been having a very good luck with these, with the grease in these things. So let's go ahead and put this one back on here. And there's a good chance something's gonna come out around the seal. That's okay. Let me go grab a napkin. All right, got a napkin. Wipe my fingers off. Just gonna, you're gonna wanna take the napkin and wipe any of the excess off of it. And try to get it as clean as possible because this stuff sticks to everything. It's very sticky. You know, take your screwdriver and run these screws back in. And tighten them 4 bolts or screws, and then this one should be good. This is the front. Front cable is way looser than the back. Of course, that's supposed to be held in place. Locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked. So yeah, that one's done. We're good with that one. Set that one to the side. And we need to do this one now. This one needs a little bit more attention. Don't know what's going on with this. I guess this one's crimped somewhere or something. Need to loosen it up. But this one's definitely operating. If you see them that gap right there that opens up, it pulls that bearing to the side there, which is pretty cool. I like how they put some thought into this. Definitely probably need a new cable. That's probably going to be the biggest problem. This, if I put this together and it keeps giving me this problem, I'll order a new cable. But for now, it'll work. I'll have to figure out a way to loosen it up. But until then, we'll have to deal with it. Now we're going to grease this one, and we're going to grease this one a lot heavier because this is the one I have problems with a lot. We're going to try and force it down in there this time. If I can hold it still at the same time. See what that'll do. Yeah, that one took it in a lot better than the other one. I think this one will be good. You don't want to pack it too much. You want to pack it just right. Twist it around and around and around. Yeah, this one took it a lot better than the other one. Now I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna pack the edge inside of here like I did the last one. These things could definitely be made better. They just don't. Look at that gunk. That's nasty. We're gonna get that out of there. We're done. We got them back together. I think we're gonna be good this time. We're going to clean this one up, put them back on the truck, and give it a test run.
All right, I'm gonna throw these back on the truck and I'm gonna get back with you. I'm about to put them on there, adjust all the traction bars, adjust all the rods, make sure everything's good because I've got it all apart. I might as well go ahead and do full maintenance on this thing and then I'll get right back with you.
All right, we have it back together. All the wheels are on. Everything seems solid. Hopefully it runs and doesn't strip no more. Hopefully I get more grip on the front and the back. The rear is what really worried me because that's what you need. Not too worried about the front so much as the back. Once again, that's doing all the pushing. Pulling is not doing nothing. You need that. You absolutely need that. So we're about to go outside and run this thing and see if we can't climb that same dirt mound we tried yesterday and see how much better it does. All right, so I finally figured it out. First, I didn't think it was working, but once I'd done some further investigating, I figured it out. The cord is definitely not pulling out all the way. It's a seized cable. When I pull on it really hard, it engages, and I have four-wheel drive, and it's solid. So what we're gonna do is either loosen it up, or we're just gonna find one and just straight up order a new one. That's more than likely what we're gonna do, and should be good. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. I can't tell you what to do, but please consider subscribing. We got plenty more content to come. At 1,000 subscribers, we'll be giving an RC giveaway. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be a vehicle. It's going to be a truck, and more than likely a crawler. So once again, I appreciate you all watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.